everyone, it's Corey, and welcome to episode 1 of the People Pleaser podcast. I myself identify as a people pleaser, and I'm looking to, find a platform of an opportunity to begin unpacking my own journey as a people pleaser, someone who is actively trying to break free from lifelong tendencies towards people pleasing. And I know it's a conversation that is not necessarily revolutionary or new, but I am really in the thick of things in terms of my own recovery process in this field of people pleasing. And I thought, what better way to help myself by helping others in true people-pleasing fashion. So there's also a huge amount of vulnerability that comes with having this conversation on a public platform and in a public way, because one of my biggest qualms and fears is offending people. So this in itself is very revolutionary for me, and I really just want to thank you for being here. This is just the intro. I want to give you a little bit of the lay of the land on what to expect. And full disclosure, I'm still figuring a lot of it out, and it will change. It will likely change and evolve. One tendency that I want to put out there right away for you and I is that I really do gravitate towards vulnerability quite quickly, quite easily. It is very easy for me to get to this deeper level in conversation in a lot of areas of my life. And with that, my people pleasing does come into play, where I will be very vulnerable, very open, very honest, and then retract because I feel I've overstepped someone's boundaries, or I've overshared, or I've made someone uncomfortable. I don't know how I'll be necessarily perceived. I don't know what people will do with all that information. So then I totally retract and pull back. And so this podcast, I do hope, will allow me to find some acceptance in these vulnerable conversations and just letting them be, and seeing what does come back, who does respond, who wants to talk about these things, who actually continues to show up. At this point, I have no control over that, and I actually find a lot of comfort in knowing that I don't have to control this. I can set myself up with great intentions, a hope for great conversations, hopefully an opportunity for someone out there to feel maybe validated by my own experiences, and as much as it's for the listeners, it's also for me. And I do think that just engaging in these conversations is a very new platform for me to just really talk about it, to talk it out. I think is going to be quite enlightening in maybe more ways than one. So that's just my little spiel on that. So without giving it all away, I do want to give you just a little forecast as to what's to come. I think it's important to start with a little bit more about me and where I'm coming from. And with that, I think I want to tie in just a bit of a historical context to where some of these people-pleasing tendencies may have come from. I think in sharing that, it may allow others to begin doing their own digging. And not that that changes where we're at, but it's my experience that if we at least know what we're working with, and the areas that we're working within, it gives us a place to start. I also have, some key examples of my own people-pleasing tendencies, and I think it's one thing to speak kind of about a topic, in more general terms. I actually want to dig beyond that and actually share some real lived experiences, because for me, that just contextualizes things. It gives me an opportunity to learn from kind of previous behaviors that I've displayed. And I think for me, this is all about building connection. So, yeah, just not really holding back. And then the last kind of category, and it's a really big one, is just more not about the specific examples of, when I was people pleasing, but more like what happens as a result, what is happening within my body, what's happening within my thought patterns, more of the psychosocial ramifications of people pleasing, and kind of where I'm at now and what I'm moving towards. So I don't have a clear outline of what each episode is going to consist of. I hope it's just an ongoing conversation. And as I continue to bring you along with me, I know that more conversations are going to begin popping up. More revelations are going to be landing at my doorstep. So I am leaning into the organic nature of this, and with time, maybe a little bit more structure and more of a formula will come as a result. But for now, we're free flowing, baby. So thank you so much for being here. If you want to follow along, I have created an Instagram account which is called at peoplepleaser.pod. So peoplepleaser, all one word, dot pod, Pod. So I will see you next time, and thank you for being here. Bye.